Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to look at the assignment expression in Python, which is informally also known as the walrus operator. I'm going to share a real example with source code where this assignment expression would be useful. It was introduced in Python version 3.8 with PEP 572. You can read through this. I will put a link in the video description later. And let us now look at the source code. So here I have this simple example here which I will be using to explain the use of the assignment operator. I have here a list of destinations, that is Mangaluru, Mumbai, Tiruvananthapuram, Chennai, Ayodhya and Ladakh. And I also have a dictionary with the name of the location and the distance from Bengaluru. Now I would like to have a list of destinations which are within a distance of 1000 from Bengaluru and which are also in this list of available destinations. So how could we do this? We could of course use a loop here like this, iterate through the destinations in the available destinations list, and now you put a condition here. If the destination exists in the dictionary and the distance is less than 1000, then I append it to my list. And now I already prepared this project beforehand with this pyproject.toml, and I have this local package installed done already. So let me just run it and see what happens. And there we have it. We have a list of destinations which are within the distance of 1000 kilometers and also available in this list of destinations. But there is also another way of doing this, which is using list comprehension. So let us see how that would look like. I'll call it shortlisted underscore 2. We have the list comprehension here. And the rest of this stuff is essentially the same what we have in the expanded for loop. And for convenience, let me split this into the second line. And let me now do this as well. But now let us suppose I want to not only know the name of the location, but also the actual distance. So how do I go about it? Of course, you would need to use a tuple here, which would be the string representing the location and an integer representing the distance. So let's see how that would work. So let's make this a tuple. And now the question is, what are we going to enter here? So you see this dictionary lookup happened over here. Then the value was compared with the limit in this case, which is 1000. But now I also want this stuff to be in my tuple. And so I could do this and this would work. Let's try it with the loop first. And yes, it works. But you see already a problem over here. That is, you need to do this dictionary lookup 2 times. first when you are checking this condition and the second time when you are creating the tuple. Now, is there a way to avoid this? Well, of course, what you could do is you could split this if condition, and you could say you assign this distance to a variable here, and then you say this, and you use that intermediate variable here. And yes, this also works, but you can already see a problem here. You had one if condition, but now you have to split it into two because you need this intermediate variable here. All right, but even so, how are you going to do that in case of this list comprehension? Over there, you could split the if condition into two parts, but you cannot do that here anyway. And this was the case until the assignment expression or the walrus operator was introduced. And so let us see how that would look like. So first let me undo all these changes and bring it back to the previous version. And this is how you would use the walrus operator. And in order to take care of the operator precedence, I would need to put in these parentheses here. This assignment operator or the walrus operator assigns the value of this expression to this variable or this name here, and then you have this here. So the outcome is once again the same, and this is very easy now to do also with the list comprehension syntax. So you create this tuple over here and you say this, and that's it. By using the assignment expression, you have avoided having to compute the same expression two times, and this is one of the use cases where the assignment or expression is extremely useful. And it's also let's say a Pythonic way of doing things. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found this useful, and we'll see you next time.